Passes it to Bain. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Adams' shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick. You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Morant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And a wide-open look for Bain. No good again that time. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens on the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human. That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
When they say don't give your opponent confidence, this is what they mean. They were allowed to hang around, and by the end, they were the team that believed in themselves.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Gordon Hayward comes in for P.J. Washington. And Oubre subbed in for Cody Martin.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Here's Money. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Shots good by Kennard.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Wasted no time on that one. And it's 37 points for Money.
Yeah, and he made 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and he just continued to pour them on here in the second.
Williams with the block. Here's Money. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Outside, Jones. Kennard on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Money, and that one drops for him. Money's got 42 in the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter.
55. The Grizzlies, 16.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Money.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The forwards are Hayward and Washington. All out there with Money, and it's Richards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Conchar, the pass to Morant. Outside, Payne. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jackson misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the basket by Money.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Morant passes to Conchar. And here's Jackson. He's covered by Washington. Shot to stop the run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the defense of Jared Jackson
Substitution
This is second to the free throw line in this one.
Grizzlies. Ja Morant at the line with 1 shot.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
30.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Morant looking around. Poked away. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And it's Morant missing. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Hornets ahead, delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. And the pass to Kennard. From downtown, the Hornets pull it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Money. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Money. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 5 assists tonight.
Willing to work the ball to his open teammate. Smith Jr., this is what leaders do best.
Back to Jones. Defended by Jones. And Jones sends it back. Here's Money. His 3-pointers off the mark. Jones against Jones. Jones looking for an opening. It doesn't go for him. Great tee that time from Money. Luke passes to Money from about 19 feet. Count that one. Money's got 14 points now in the second half.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Nailed from 3-point land.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And got it! Another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Jones in the post. He's against Smith. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's the Hornets ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Takes a three. And another three for Charlotte.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's money.
2 minutes.
Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
1:21 left to play here in the fourth. Wide open. And Jones pulls it down. And here's Charlotte. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hornets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for money. Yet another bucket.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen here.
About 7 seconds separating the shot. Connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. From outside the arc, Hornets with the rebound. Here's money. And again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961. And Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one.
126.
They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.